Hey guys, Saeed here. Sorry I couldn't make it to today's class. We just have some business elsewhere. That being said, we're still going to continue with our mindful ambassador sessions. Today we'll be doing a worksheet, which I think is really interactive and fun. It's going to be applying mindfulness to the things that happen to us in our day-to-day lives. So, trying to branch out from just meditating in isolation by ourselves, but really applying mindfulness to the situations that matter. So the first thing that we can, um, if you guys haven't completed it yet, you guys can go ahead and complete the pre-panis. Um, Dr. Constant can pause me right here while you guys complete it. If you guys have already completed it, then we can continue on to the exercise. Hope hopefully it's all passed out to you. Everyone has a copy. If you don't, Dr. Constant can give that to you right now. So let's take a look at what we'll be doing. So this is called the mindful decision making flowchart. So we're going to go over how to make mindful decisions, right? Because we want mindfulness to help us in our day-to-day functioning. So it all starts with something happening in our environment. This is your worksheet, so you guys can apply it to something that's happened in your life, maybe something that you're thinking of, maybe something that may happen. Um, you don't have to make the final decision now as to what that decision is, especially if you're being pulled towards different sides about an issue. Uh, but whatever situation that comes up right now, just put it in the top box right here, something happening. So, that could be maybe you wanted to go to class, but your friend suggested that you skip class. Maybe you were around a different group of people and they started talking negatively about a close friend of yours, right? Whatever that is, you'll put that right here in that top box. Try to pick something that has some that really pulled at your emotions, because it's really important that we use mindfulness as a way to bring some equilibrium to our emotions. Okay, so hopefully maybe we can just I can shut up for a second while everyone thinks about something. Okay, so the first step we have is to recognize whatever um, our inclination, reaction, or our urge is before we commit to the action. Say you have an urge to call your ex, right? That's something that happens. So it's important that we use mindfulness to really draw attention to where our emotions are coming from, right? And then the first thing we need to match is whether that inclination, that reaction that we had, that urge that we're having, is it matching with what our values are, right? Last time that you guys and I met, we spoke about values, right? This is your belief system, guys. This is the thing that orients you towards your world. So is it matching with with your beliefs and your goals? And then whatever incident or situation that you came up with, you can formulate it into a yes or no binary. So let's say, for example, I got into a fight with my little brother. I was really angry that particular day. I said some nasty things to him, right? Does that behavior match with my values, my beliefs, and my goals? Um, Maybe in your particular situation, whatever you guys picked, that may be yes, right? So if it is a yes, then decide if you're willing to take action, right? In my case, let's say my brother said something to me and I'm feeling particularly angry at the moment. Do I want to take action on that anger that I'm feeling? It doesn't match with my values, right? Because I'm a mindful person. It doesn't match with my beliefs either, right? Because I want to have a strong relationship with my brother. And it doesn't match with my goals because for me, strength of family is really important to me. And you can't have a strong family unit if the relationship between two brothers are deteriorating. So mine would be no in that case. So I would reevaluate the situation from a non-judgmental perspective. Can this negative talk have an intention to help that other person? Is it just mere trashing? Um, what do I really need from this situation that's happening? Can this feeling that I have mean something else, something deeper? Maybe it's a broken relationship that I need to mend. Why did I have this initial feeling and urge? That when my little brother speaks to me in a particular way, I have this anger uh, sitting inside me, waiting to explode. Right? That's reflective of something a lot deeper than just the emotion. Okay, so and again, however you guys are working on this, feel free to pause me. Feel free to talk about it with other people who are in your table. Maybe Dr. Constant can share something. And then as we're going along, um, if there's no change of mind, right? If I still think after deep reflection, after contemplation, that I still want to go ahead and smack my brother in the face, right? I have to decide on that response because it's going to have ramifications, right? It's going to have consequences. So, do I ignore it? A lot of people do that. A lot of people just push their emotions deep within themselves. It's not a healthy response. I can hope that it goes away, right? It's not a healthy response either. I can communicate my reaction, right? That's a little bit better, and I can generate an acceptable alternative, right? And a positive opposite, as we'd say in psychology. Um, right? That's if there's no change of mind. So that's if I, after reflection, think that, you know, saying a harsh word to my brother or getting physical with him is still the best course of action. If after some contemplation, maybe even deep breathing exercise, I come to the realization that, I should have a change of mind, that perhaps anger isn't the thing that's going to solve the situation at hand because it's a lot deeper um, than what I thought it was. I may want to take it slow, you know. It may even prompt a changing of my values, beliefs, and goals. Right? These things aren't fixed. Right? These are static. Right? Our values, beliefs, and goals can be changed. And I mean, the goal of mindfulness is to change our values and to start adopting some intrinsic values. Right? So we're not just always operating at a materialistic, at an external level, but we're also, uh, you know, existing on a deeper level. I may want to do more observations as well, right? And hopefully all this stuff helps me refrain from impulsive actions. Um, those are important components for identity. Um, what I had back here, it was just a thought of anger towards my brother. Now it's time to collect data, and we can only collect data, you know, by talking to people that we trust. So from multiple sources, we can observe others who have been in the same thing. People who have had anger, and I mean, let's see how they did in their lives. I should follow, try my best to try to learn from those examples, and then that process of data collection, which is what this whole exercise is. hopefully it results in me readjusting, my immediate actions and also long term my values, beliefs, and goals. And it's important that this process, we really value this process because we can really harm ourselves permanently if the values, beliefs, and goals that we have are not set right, if they're mindless, if they're abrupt, if they're really haphazardly constructed, and if we aren't really paying attention to them. So yeah, you guys can take some time to go through that, and as we're going through this mindful session, right, we really want to start having you guys adopt mindfulness into your everyday lives, right? So it broadens into something applicable, because we have lots and lots and lots of scientific credibility and data to suggest that mindfulness can really, really impact you guys and all of us into building a better world. And now we can, after you guys are done with the exercise, you can complete the post-Panis scale. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next class. Enjoy your day. Peace out.